Hi, it's me again, and I thought we'd try something new on the channel today. I thought I'd review a product, not something I'm going to repeat very often, but with recent very sad and unbelievable events, some people seem to be interested in these, and I happen to have bought one a while back. And don't worry, I'm not trying to make money off of a tragedy or anything. There's no affiliate links, nothing like that. I'm just going to show you where I bought it and how much I paid for it, which is here. So I got it on AliExpress. There's the thing. And I bought it in June the 25th, and I paid £23.98 for this item. I haven't looked. I would imagine they've probably gone up a bit because they're selling quite a few, I would imagine, at the moment. I also bought two of these. One-piece level 5 HPPE safety working arm wrist cover outdoor anti-cutting sleeve, which we'll have a look at as well. I didn't really want them, but it was £1.42 each. I thought I'd chuck them on the order. So yeah, normally with AliExpress, Temu stuff, like it takes like a week, like 10 days to arrive now, doesn't it? But this took a bit longer. I kept looking at the tracking and it was held because it's quite a bit of a unit. You know, look. It can't fold down any more than that. So it got held and held and held. I think it took about 3.5 weeks. No, maybe 4 weeks to arrive in the end. But yeah, it comes in a bag, which it probably looks on camera better quality than it is. But, you know, it's £23.98. What do you want? Inside of the bag, we find the item. So there you go. Obviously your head goes through there, fastened by Velcro. And it does have a bit of gravity to it. There's your Velcro fastening. It's got a pocket at the front. Not sure what you do with that. There isn't one at the back. I thought maybe it's to put like a ballistic plate in it, because they do try and upsell you ballistic plates when you buy one. I don't want to make light of any situation, obviously. But would you trust Temu AliExpress ballistic plates? I don't know about that. So let's try and have a look inside of this thing. So let's undo the old Velcro. And if we flick it back the other way, we can see a label. And yeah, I might take a picture and run it through Google Translate and put it on the screen, see what that says. I don't know. But the interesting point is there is Velcro underneath. So we can kind of get in there and pull out the point of the thing. There's not a lot to see. It doesn't sound of the highest quality. I can feel foam, really thin foam, and then in between the foam, if you get your finger in there, do you know what? I can always sew it up. I'm quite handy with a needle and thread. Where are we? I've got the old Swiss Army knife here. I'm going to open it up. I wasn't going to, but I need to know now. If I cut it along the seam, I can sew it back up, can't I? Along the seam. Yeah, see, I was right. I'll grab that phone off there. Hold on. Right. So we're in it, and as you can see, I was right. A little bit of foam either side, and then a metal plate in there. And they say high manganese steel. For me, feels like a bit of old tin. But that said, I mean, you can see the pressure I'm putting on it there. I can't bend that. I can't bend that. As you see, look, riveted. That could be the weak point. Let's have a look. Well, the rivets, they overlap. The sheets overlap at the rivets, 5 or 6 mil. I mean, I'm not an expert in this matter, but that could very well do the job for which it was purchased. So yeah, a little bit surprised actually. I wasn't going to open it. I'm glad I did. I mean, it sounds janky as all hell, doesn't it? But I mean, do I want to shove my brand new? I'll cut myself on that metal in there. Do I want to shove my brand new, fresh from, I bought this in Switzerland, knife at it? I mean, I'm just going to... Let me get my old one of those. Hold on. I've got my old Swiss Army. I have to be careful, it's got my name written on it. I mean, how hard are you supposed to do this? I don't know. Let's have a look. See if it goes through. Ready? No. Made a whole racket though, didn't it? You'd know about that. And in there, not a dent, not a scratch. I do have a steak knife. I don't think there's anything else to be gained there. I would say a general issue in this department, it would probably defend it. But it's a chunky old unit, isn't it? What I'll do, I'll try it on. I tried it on when I bought it and then it's lived in a cupboard because it made me look like I was going to war or something, which, not far off in this country. Isn't it a sad state of affairs that a proud Englishman purchased one of these online just in case he had to go and do something in the capital city one night with a camera or something? That was why I bought it, just in case something kicked off and I wanted to go and film it. I cut myself to shit on that steel in there. Right, I'll put this back together and I'll try it on so you can see, because it's a bit of a chunk. I mean, I'm not exactly svelte, so this doesn't help the situation. So I'm never going to be a professional reviewer, am I? Right, I will chuck it over. Don't know if you can see. I'll move the camera so you can see a bit better in a minute. I mean, if you go into dinner at the Savoy or something, they're going to notice that you're wearing this, aren't they? I mean, let's say I'm not exactly, you know, match fit at the minute, but that's noticeably bigger. So let me get a jacket. Try it under a jacket. I mean, it's winter jacket weather at the moment, isn't it? So let's throw a jacket over. Will it do up? It quite is. I suppose if I did that up a bit tighter and bent it round a bit more. Oh yeah, that's better, but it fits better, but now I can't breathe. Yeah, I need to drop a couple of pounds and I think I'll be alright. Right, good God. Yeah, a bigger jacket, or drop a couple of kilos, John, and under a coat, you possibly could hide it. Now I can see from my preview screen I've got here that the lighting behind me may not be making this a very professional review. I'm not trying to sell them. I'm just trying to show you that these things can be, good God, that's tight, that these things can be purchased. God. And would I trust this? Would I trust this? I get the feeling that I would, but it's not covering the full sides. But I don't think, I mean, someone trained in the art of that sort of thing, or with the best item that this is designed to prevent in the world, it might not make it. But I don't think there's much normal stuff, pointed stuff, getting through that. So I think it's a lot better than nothing if you needed something. Let's put it like that. But it is a very cheap version of the thing. Let's try the sleeves. Ugh. I need to drop a couple of kilos. Right, I've got this sleeve thing, which I wasn't bothered about. But it's like £1.42. What are you going to do? So it says on here, cut level 5 high performance. No, never even opened it. I just lived in the thing. So I've got the reason I got my brand new Swiss Army is because I could bloody shave with that. Every time I go to Switzerland every year, And I always buy one. I always bring one back. That's this year's one. And it is like a razor. So this isn't designed for poking. Oh, so I bought 2 of these packs, but you do get 2 sleeves in it, even though it said on here, it said 1 piece, didn't it? 1 piece must mean both arms. So I now have 4 arms worth. So I can destroy these then, can't I? It just feels like a thick fabric. It doesn't feel... It just feels like a thick wool or something. You know? Let's try get the old Swiss Army on it. I need a chopping board so I don't destroy my work mat. There's my steak board. So these are designed not for poking, because look, immediately through. These are designed, I've ruined it, for anti-slashing. So I say this thing, let me demonstrate how sharp this is. I found a random old piece of paper. What's it say? Something against enforcement officers. Wonder what that could be about. But have a look. I mean, look at that. I'm not a reviewing expert, okay? But that's sharp knife. Right. So I'm going to run this down there, the length of it. I pressed quite hard. It's pulled it apart a bit in places. There's another blade on here, a little mini one, and that's even sharper still. There it is. That thing is evil. Right, I'll turn it over on the other side. So I'm going to press as hard as I can and run it the length of this board. Right. Now, a couple of little places it's pulled, and that was going with the grain. Let's go against the grain, just for... Oh yeah, it's worse against the grain. But it's still not bad. So would I trust this against a slashing attack? I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? You can see it's like started to pull apart there where I was slashing it. Would I trust that on a slashing attack? No, of course I bloody wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't. Would I wear it in conjunction with the vest thing if the situation required? Probably, because that'll be under a coat, which means it'll be cold, and there's a bit more warmth to be had. And I suppose it held up all right to this, so it'd probably be better than nothing. But yeah, I don't know about the sleeves. But I think that the vest would hold up to something. Now, I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm only doing this because I've got it, because I bought it out of interest. I'm not trying to fearmonger anything. I think the country is still a relatively safe country. I see a lot of talk on Twitter and on Facebook and stuff about these items and about sprays and stuff that should be legal, which I agree with. As you know, I spent a lot of time in Spain, and the missus was Spanish, and carrying those sprays is legal out there, and you can buy them in multiple places. In fact, I bought her one. I visited a gun club in Malaga, because, why wouldn't you? And I was talking to the guys in there, and they actually sold it in there. So I bought one for her, and she carried it around. She did actually have to use it one night on the seafront, and so I was glad that she had it. If we legalise those here, would that just become absolute chaos with the chavs and the little arseholes getting hold of it? Of course it would. Of course it would. So I don't know. I'm not trying to fearmonger, I'm just saying. In June, I don't know why, I was just either drunk or bored on AliExpress, and I was placing my monthly order, because I'm sad like that. And I ordered one, and I thought, with recent events and people talking about it, you might want to have a little look at it yourself. No affiliate links. I'm not trying to make money or anything off of this. Go to your favourite Chinese website. I think they're on Amazon as well, actually, aren't they? Are they on Amazon? Oh, look, Amazon. Yeah, it looks like the exact same one for a little more money. It does look like the exact same one for a little more money on Amazon. So, don't know. I don't know what to say. It's a sad fucking situation that we're even chatting about it. But that's the wall. I thought you might want to look. That's it. Normal service will resume again on this channel shortly. Look, I even dug out my old walking about camera. So that we could start having a little walk about together. I bought a new stick thing for it because that was broken. So, yeah, I think we'll get back to normal service and talking about other stuff. But that, for now, I think, concludes my first and probably only ever product review on this channel. Ta-da.